Before I get into the video, I draw attention to the disclaimer, which states that nothing I say should be taken seriously. Ergo, this is an opinion piece. Nothing I am saying should be taken as fact. I'm exercising my right to freedom of speech under Article 10 of the 1998 Human Rights Act. Last Wednesday, during Prime Minister's Questions, PMQs, Reform UK's newest MP, Sarah Pochin, asked a question which, unsurprisingly, Keir Starmer failed to answer. Because our PM, as well as having all the warmth and charisma of a turd that won't flush, is utterly incapable of answering a question. The man is a trained fucking lawyer. PMQs may as well be called Keir Starmer avoids and deflects questions whilst making the noises of a dial-up modem. Nonetheless, Sarah's question, I think, reflects the mood of many people in the UK.
Given the Prime Minister's desire to strengthen strategic alignment with our European neighbours, will he, in the interests of public safety, follow the lead of France, Denmark, Belgium and others and ban the burka?
Yeah.
Prime Minister.
Can I welcome her to her place? But I'm not going to follow her down that line. But now she is here and safely in her place, perhaps she could tell her new party leader that his latest plan to bet £80 billion of unfunded tax cuts, with no idea how he's going to pay for it, is Liz Truss all over again. Although, considering I think she was a Conservative member when Liz Truss was leader, she probably won't.
Scott Arthur.
In the interest of public safety. But the Labour MPs with their intake of breath and fake outrage because, oh my God, clearly Sarah Pochin is being so racist by asking a question. And Starmer responds in the way he usually does. Two-tier Keir being extremely rude to a female MP. Because Keir appears to have a problem with women. And I don't know why that is. In the same way, I don't know why it is that the three men arrested over trying to burn down his house and to burn down the other house we didn't know about and torturing the car he'd recently sold are all Eastern European rent boys. I digress. Personally, I think the idea of banning the burka doesn't go far enough. You see, the burka is very rarely worn in Britain. I think we need to ban the niqab as well. In fact, let's get rid of face coverings, aside from medical emergencies, as it were. We're a civilised society. Seeing each other is important. But 5 years ago, during COVID, covering one's face became normalised, and I did it as well. I went along with it to the letter. But now, it's being abused. Covering one's face has become normalised by people like cycle delivery riders, the likes of Deliveroo and such like. And why are those people covering their faces? Well, part of it is because we now know many of them are fucking illegal immigrants. Then there are youths who wear face coverings because they're gangster, and they aren't gangsters. The Krays were gangsters, they're just little shits. And every weekend, the pro-Palestinian, or rather anti-Jewish hate marchers, they cover their faces up because they can't get nicked if the police can't recognise them. And why won't the government weigh into this? Why won't they try to ban the burqa? Well, it's because the Labour Party can't pander enough to Islamic extremists, or just Muslims as they're more commonly known, because they rely so heavily on the Muslim vote. And the mood of the country can be summed up by a statement put out by Madame Two Swords. And if you're not from the UK, Madame Two Swords are a waxworks place. They aren't commissioning a waxwork of Keir Starmer because they don't know how long he'll be relevant for. And Sarah Pochin's question caused a rift within the Reform Party. And I'm pissed off because this is my second time recording this video. I recorded it yesterday, got to editing, and by the time I'd finished editing, Zia Youssef, who'd left the Reform Party, had fucking rejoined. So Mohammed Ziyadin Youssef, who had stropped off. And to me it shows just how fragile followers of the religion of peace are. that any criticism over forcing women to wear a dehumanising, awful garment that takes away their humanity, to just question it, they can't handle it. Zia fucked off, but now he's back. And maybe that's a good thing, because he's back calm and collected. Which is good, because we know how easily Muslims often blow up. Also this week, we've got blasphemy laws in the UK brought in via the back door. But blasphemy laws that only protect one religion. The one with all the violent terrorists in it. Hamit Koskan, a 50-year-old Turkish man, an atheist, stood outside the Turkish embassy and burnt a copy of the Quran. Or to put it in context, a man set fire to some pieces of paper while saying Islam is the religion of terrorism. In my opinion, he's not wrong. Whilst doing so, an Islamic gentleman approached him who happened to be carrying a knife and stabbed him. Whilst Mr. Koskan was on the floor, a Deliveroo rider on a push bike also pulled up and kicked him on the ground, but the Deliveroo rider cannot be identified because he had his face covered. So Mr. Koskan was fined. The Islamic gentleman with the knife, a man carrying an offensive weapon in public, is currently on bail. So burn a book, charged immediately, carry an offensive weapon and try and kill someone, and you're on bail. Welcome to Starmer's Britain. And the judge who fined Mr. Koskan said words to the effect of, it was clear he was being provocative and offensive because someone stabbed him. In Britain now, it's okay for someone to knife you if you offend them. Provided, of course, you're offending that one fucking religion. And this is the second video I've done inside of a week about the religion of peace. And I think I speak for many people when I say, most of us, we are sick to death of this medieval fucking death cult and its followers endlessly playing the victim, whilst our incompetent government bends over backwards for fear of offending them. Anyway, this has been a bit of a dark video, so let's end with watching a member of the Labour cabinet showing just how skilled these people are. For people watching outside of the UK, that is Labour politician Diane Abbott, who in my opinion is the ultimate box tick. She's not only a woman of colour, she's also overweight and clearly fucking retarded. Showing there she doesn't know how to use a gate, something with 3 moving parts, 2 of which are fucking hinges. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could leave a like, a comment and maybe share this video, that helps the algorithm. If you'd like to support me in making these videos, and thank you to everyone who's done so already, there's links in the description to buy me a coffee and to my Patreon. And as ever, thanks for watching. This Wednesday, fucking last Wednesday, 4 seconds in the interest of public safety. Because yes, we live in a civilised society, or at least we used to. Let's see each other's faces. If you cover your face, you've got something to fucking hide. And this argument that Muslim women have to cover their faces up or have to be covered so that men aren't tempted. Really? What do Muslim women use for contraception? Their faces. And I'm not trying to sound like a little Englander here, but if you're in this country, play by our fucking rules. Islamists, it's like they turn up for a football match with a fucking hockey stick and then complain if they're told they can't use it. Yeah, that'll do. Behold, the sun has come out, finally, in mid-fucking June.